Before I saw Avengers Age of Ultron, I did see a little movie called Ex Machina. Yeah, after watching Avengers, I was kind of sad because I don't think a lot of people will see Ex Machina. I mean, can you blame them? Everyone's been waiting for the Avengers, the sequel to the first Avengers, and Mad Max is coming out soon, this week, in a couple more days. So, yeah, I feel sad that not a lot of people will see this very good movie, Ex Machina. Great sci-fi flick, great acting, great dialogue, great writing. It's just great. I mean, it's great sci-fi is very rare these days, and wow, I haven't been this impressed by a sci-fi movie ever since, I believe, Looper? Yeah, for like a very, very intelligent sci-fi film. And yeah, I really dug the shit out of this one. Sure, it's not 100% perfect, but it's still very good. It deserves all the good reviews. And people have to go see this one, especially for the acting. Oscar Isaac was fucking fantastic in this film. Oh my god, I love this guy. I totally forgot he was in Sucker Punch. I hated him in Sucker Punch, to be honest, but I loved him as Prince John in Robin Hood. I declare him an outlaw! And he's going to be in the next Star Wars movie, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, and he's the X-Wing pilot, and now we have him here in Ex Machina, and I love his acting. I love his character. His character is such a douche, but at the same time, you like this guy. And you want him to succeed almost. And wow. I mean, sure, the trailers make him seem like he's the villain of the movie, and he's a bad guy, and also he's a douchebag, but still, you would understand where this character is coming from. He's a scientist. He believes he's a genius. He created this amazing robot with the best AI of all time. This robot thinks like a normal human being, so that's why he makes Domhnall Gleeson take on this Turing test. Show if this machine is human or not human. So that was good, and I like the fact that this guy makes references to other movies, like when Domhnall Gleeson was picking up the phone and Oscar Isaac was asking him, who are you gonna call, the Ghostbusters? I love that, I do, and his physique is good, and there's this very intense scene where Domhnall Gleeson was asking the Asian maid, and the Asian maid all of a sudden starts to strip down, and Domhnall Gleeson's like, no, 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 don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, and Oscar Isaac walks in, and you're like, holy shit, what else is gonna happen? And then it turns out Oscar Isaac turns down the lights, turns up the disco ball, and puts on the music and starts dancing. Yeah, that was great. Oscar Isaac was a lot of fun. And I like the fact that every single time they had a conversation, Domhnall Gleeson and Oscar Isaac, and they're talking about science and artificial intelligence, and Domhnall Gleeson, he, even though the dialogue is very smart, but you can understand it, it's not very complicated, but every time Domhnall Gleeson talks to Oscar Isaac, and you do understand what Domhnall Gleeson is saying, Oscar Isaac is like, can you please speak in layman terms? I mean, come on, man. Just talk to me like a normal human. And I was like, really? So basically, Oscar Isaac's character, Nathan, he's basically Tony Stark in this film. He has a bushy beard, and he has a good physique, and he makes a lot of jokes and references. Yeah, it's basically Tony Stark if Tony Stark was a bigger douchebag. And did not create Ultron. The Domhnall Gleeson was great. I totally forgot that he was one of the Weasley brothers. He was the oldest one, I believe, in the Harry Potter movies. But I seen this guy in About Time, and I liked him in that film. If you haven't seen About Time, the time-traveling movie with Rachel McAdams, even though she appeared in 3 of those, I believe, still, it's About Time, and it's great. It's a good film. I recommend it. Domhnall Gleeson was great in this film. I really like him, and I do like his interactions with Ava, who's played by Alicia Vikander. She's great. The actress was great, and I love the work on Ava. The mix of prosthetics and CGI, so every time you see the internal structure of her body, yeah, that's great work on her. It's great. I don't know how much money, what the budget of this movie is. I feel like it's like $2 million or $3 million, but it looks very good. This whole movie looks excellent. The CGI is good, the look of it is good, and the movie feels like it's from, it kind of has like a Steven Soderbergh kind of feel, like in Contagion. Like, it seems like a thriller, it's like a horror movie almost, but at the same time, it's not really a horror movie, it's just a drama. It just seemed very, very intense to make you think that it's a horror film. So, and Alicia Vikander, I seen her recently this year. I was like, wow, this girl looks so familiar. Then I realized she's the girl from The Seventh Son. I liked her character. She kicked ass, but at the same time, you're trying to figure out how come this tiny, petite woman able to run around circles against these demons who are so much bigger than her, especially this Vishnu guy. He's like the six-armed guy with swords. She killed him very easily. So yeah, Alicia Vikander is great in this film. I really like her, and her sessions with Domhnall Gleeson are fantastic, and they're some of the best parts about the movie. But there are some negative things I don't like about the film, especially about the sessions. I don't know why. Every time the session starts, it has to show a black title card showing Ava Session 1, and it goes through Ava Session 7. I don't know why it has to do that, because every time it keeps showing up, it just distracts me from the movie. It kind of ruins the mood. I was so into it. Then all of a sudden you have a black title card. I don't know why it's trying to do that, because I think everyone would know that this movie takes place within 1 week. Oscar Isaac said himself that you're going to talk with Ava for 7 days, and that's it. So each session lasts 1 day, even though every time they talk to each other, it's only for like 5 minutes each. So I don't even know why they have to keep doing that. And also, you can tell it's nighttime, then daytime, then nighttime, then daytime. So yeah, I don't see the point of having those black title cards. It ruins the mood. And also, even though I really liked the ending, I felt like it was a bit extended too much. And that's where I'm going to stop right now, because I want to talk about the ending. But, you know, spoilers, huge amounts of spoilers. But all I can say is this, that the trailer kind of ruined the movie for me, because I went in thinking that I went in pretty much knowing what's going to happen, and I was hoping that the movie would have a couple more twists, but no, it just if you've seen the trailer, you most likely know what's going to happen. So yeah, the trailer kind of ruined the movie for me. So, from here on out, spoilers. So, if you are interested in this film, if you already seen Avengers Age of Ultron, and Mad Max is coming out in a couple more days, so if you already seen that one, go check out Ex Machina. I do recommend it, especially if you love good sci-fi. Okay, so it turns out that Oscar Isaac made more than just one Ava. Ava's like the 6th or 7th version of this artificially of this robot that he's trying to create with the best artificial intelligence. So yeah, he created all these woman androids, and they are failures after failures after failures, and almost all of them really want to just leave. They felt like the place is a prison. So Oscar Isaac keeps shutting them down and keeps creating new ones. So he created Ava in the end. And Ava is about to be decommissioned because Oscar Isaac believes that he could create a much better one. And from his point of view, I actually understand that, because he created this amazing thing, and he believed that he could perfect this, so he has to start from scratch, go back to the drawing board, and fix all the negative stuff, and then create the most perfect one. I understand that from his point of view, but to the audience point of view, you're thinking he's a monster, because you've fallen in love with Ava. You don't want her to be destroyed. You don't want her to be decommissioned. You don't want her to lose her memory, to lose her mind, so you just want her to live. You want her to leave. So, for Oscar Isaac, he just wanted to perfect it, and so he's basically like Tony Stark. Even though he is a douchebag, at least he made sense. And also, he warned Domhnall Gleeson that, are you sure that Ava's really falling in love with you, or she's acting that way just to use you? Did she really pass the Turing test? Did she go beyond what you believe she could do? So Domhnall Gleeson actually believed that Ava's fallen in love with her, and she flirted with him a lot, and she told him all these secrets about Nathan. So Domhnall Gleeson believes that he has to free Ava from her prison. So Domhnall Gleeson created this plan, and he knows that Oscar Isaac is a drunk, so that's why he keeps getting him drunk as hell, so that Domhnall Gleeson and Ava could leave. But Oscar Isaac knows this. He's like, I'm drinking way too much. I don't know what I'm thinking anymore, so I'm not going to drink anymore. So Domhnall Gleeson's like, oh, really? But come on, we got to celebrate. It's my final day here. And Oscar Isaac is like, nah, I know what you're going to plan. But turns out that Domhnall Gleeson actually got the one-up on Oscar Isaac. That he already did his plan before Oscar Isaac even realized that he's doing his plan. So Oscar Isaac realized that he's in trouble, so he punched Domhnall Gleeson out, and then Oscar Isaac has to confront the Asian maid and Ava. And by that point, though, you already know that the Asian maid is actually a robot created by Oscar Isaac. And I was very surprised about that part, because I didn't expect her to be a robot. I expected her to be like a spy or a secret agent or something like that. Because Oscar Isaac says that the Asian maid doesn't know English, or doesn't know any language. I think that's what he said. Any language? Or it's just English, something like that. So, but the entire time it keeps cutting back to her, and it seems like she actually understood what Oscar Isaac and Domhnall Gleeson is saying. And so that's why I'm like, is she trying to play dumb? Or she actually understands and she's mute or something like that? Or she can't do anything? So you want to know more about her. Something's up with this Asian maid. So then it turns out the Asian maid is a robot when she peeled off her face, and that was a bit terrifying. It was only for a couple seconds, but Jesus Christ, the CGI work on her is well done. And I always, every time you see the eyes without the eyelids, yeah, that always kind of terrifies me. Oscar Isaac confronted Ava, and Ava was tackling Oscar Isaac down, but he broke her arm, and then the Asian maid turned out to have a knife, and she stabbed Oscar Isaac in the back. So Oscar Isaac destroyed the Asian maid, and then Ava dealt the finishing blow, and I love Oscar Isaac's death. He's like, oh my god, oh god, oh no, oh god. So he starts walking saying, oh god, oh god. So I like that, because he just realized he's about to die and he doesn't want to. So this feeling of immense pain and the fact that he's gonna die and he's felt betrayed by this robot, he felt betrayed by Domhnall Gleeson. Yeah, I love all the mixture of emotions, and you can see it on Oscar Isaac's face. That's just great acting. So he's like, oh god, oh god. So he kind of sounded like Quagmire at that time. But still, it was good. It was good. Then it shows Ava Session 7, even though Ava didn't really talk that much with Domhnall Gleeson anyway. So Ava leaves Domhnall Gleeson because Domhnall Gleeson puts all the security overrides on the pass card, the security card that Ava now has. So she locked Domhnall Gleeson down in the labs, and there's no way for him to get out. So Domhnall Gleeson realized this, and he now realizes that Ava is betraying him just to leave him there to die, and then Ava goes up the elevator. I felt like the movie should have just ended there, because it was a great ending. You're like, holy shit, now she looks like a human, she has human clothes on, she put the human skin on, she's going up to the surface, and then that's it. Domhnall Gleeson is dead. Just roll the credits. That's how I felt it should have ended. But no, they extended it a bit more. They show Ava passing the piano. They show her going up the stairs. They show her going through the forest. They show her meeting up with the helicopter pilot. They show Domhnall Gleeson trying to break the door. They show Ava going up in the helicopter. Then they show her in the middle of the intersection or the traffic area or something like that, because she talked about it earlier in the movie that she wants to be in those kind of areas just to show, for her to experience human interaction the best. And then it cuts to black, and even though the ending was fine, I felt like it would have been a bigger impact if it just ended at her just going up the elevator. That's it. And Domhnall Gleeson's like, Ava! Then cut to black. That would have been a perfect ending in my opinion. But, and also, you don't have to really extend it, because we know what's gonna happen. We know that she's gonna leave. We know that she's gonna leave the building. We know that she's gonna explore the world wherever she wants to go. And Domhnall Gleeson is gonna die. You don't have to extend it just to show how Domhnall Gleeson just realizes that there's no way out, that he's trying to break the door. No, you don't have to do that. And also, it just shows how stupid that helicopter pilot is. Seriously, I don't understand this guy. If it is the same guy, actually, even if it isn't the same guy, shouldn't he have specific instructions to pick up Domhnall Gleeson? If it is the same helicopter pilot, did he just totally forget? I mean, where did Ava come from? Isn't he gonna question that? Hey, there's this beautiful hot chick coming towards the elevator. I mean, coming towards the helicopter. I'm not gonna question that. Let's just pick her up. Seriously, what? That part I didn't like. But the ending overall is fine. But I felt like it should have ended at the elevator part. And also, I have a question about her human skin. Are all is that the Asian woman she took the skin from? Is she like the exact same dimensions as Alicia Vikander? Because she peeled off the skin and was putting it on her body, and it fit perfectly, and it's the same skin tone apparently. So yeah, that was kind of weird because it shows Alicia Vikander's nude body, and she looks great. But she has like the exact same dimensions, same boob size, same thighs, and everything. So I was like, huh. Wait, I'm thinking way too much into this. But still, the idea that the human skin can be peeled off and she can put it on herself, and it's just there's no seams or no cuts or anything. Everything is perfect. Yeah, that's a pretty cool idea. I do like that. And there was this scene where Domhnall Gleeson, I don't know why they have to exactly show this, but I felt like he was an idiot for Domhnall Gleeson. I mean, that after he realizes that the androids are created, there's more than one, like Ava, and that Ava's like the 6th or 7th one, and he realized that the Asian chick is also a robot, so he goes to his bathroom mirror and decides to cut himself just to see if he's human or not, and then smears blood all over the mirror, and I'm like, you really don't have to do that, man. I mean, I understand what he's trying to do. He's like, am I created just for this interaction? I gotta know if I'm human or not. But he has to cut his wrist? Really? And my friend next to me did ask me that probably it's because he did that before. That he knows how he probably cut his wrist before, so he's trying to figure that out. So, yeah, I guess, but I felt like he should have done what Simon Pegg did in The World's End. Just smash her head against the wall and see if it actually explodes or bleeds. And also, the robots, they're really not that strong. At first, I thought Ava was going to deliver the smackdown on Oscar Isaac and tear him apart, limb from limb, but no. She's like, she has like the strength of a regular woman, and I was actually surprised by that. I thought it was going to be super gory as hell. Like, she's going to make him, Oscar Isaac explode just by punching him or ripping into him. But no, she gets her arm broken off very easily. And I was like, huh, that was interesting. I kind of like this one. That she just has the metal skeleton, but she's not like the Terminator. And hopefully there's no sequel to this. I don't need to see a sequel to this. And this movie does feel like a bit of a Bicentennial Man almost, like Robin Williams wanted to be like a real human being and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought Ava was very, very good. I love this character, and I did want more scenes with her, but at the same time, I do love Oscar Isaac, and I love his scenes with him. And yeah, this movie was good. It was a lot of fun. I do recommend this film. And yes, I did have a couple negatives, but it's only minor. It's only minor. Oh, overall, though, the movie was a lot of fun. It's great. And even though there's no action in it, it's great dialogue. I do recommend this film. So, guys, if you've seen Ex Machina, write down in the comments below, how do you feel about it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you believe it's one of the best films of 2015 so far? Let me know. If you like this video, guys, please click the like button. And if you'd like to subscribe, there's an annotation here for subscribing. So until next time, guys, see you later, and thank you for watching.